I mean, when you think that it's been here, for more than 100 years, I think it shows what a great organization it is.
The building has changed exponentially, of course, since it was first built. In that, kind of the basic building, we have to remember, like, the leisure pool was an addition. The JA wing, which is now where most of the daycare, was an addition. The beautiful senior center was an addition. So it's really morphed and changed. And it's always still joyous to come into the building, but it wasn't as it was designed. It's been changed and modified so many times.
Midland Community Center has been part of my life, all my life. And I came here as a young child. As the years went on, I started playing a lot of basketball here. I learned how to swim at the Midland Community Center. On one level, it's not just me, but then my children spend a lot of time at the Midland Community Center, and now my grandchildren do.
And the Community Center in Greater Midland has been really part of our scrapbook ever since I was young growing up, and now having 3 kids and watching them grow up. We've had so many memories and so many amazing experiences here within the centers.
More than 4,000 people walked through the doors of the center on a Saturday. I think that's amazing. That's amazing. What a great gathering spot.
Braylon was able to connect with other young men who looked like him that he doesn't get to connect with at school. They went to a different school. They were here playing open gym, and for the full 2.5 hours, he was interacting with kids that he wasn't able to interact with, in any other capacity. It was here.
I feel like this is the only place that has enough space to kind of keep them engaged when you have that much energy.
Yeah, and as I've talked to people that I work with that are outside of Midland, or as even we visited different locations, this sort of setup is not really common. People will have to go to 4 or 5 different places to get what comes here, and so it really is convenient.
I think it helps all of us with balance, with focus. It helps prevent heart disease. That, it's just anything that plays a critical role in getting older. These people are actually attuned to it. It's just wonderful.
It's essential for the employees. We're able to have a job where we're excited to come to work. We can go home and provide for our families, and we have a work-life harmony.
I think the Community Center has just been a fantastic organization for the City of Midland, and it should be really appreciated because it's done a lot for the community of Midland.
So I've been on the board for about 8 years now. I'm also part of the facilities committee. And one thing that came very obvious to me early on is how unsustainable this actual building, this facility is. And the reason is, it was built in 1955. And so now what we're doing and looking at doing here as far as creating a new facility is so we can be sustainable, just from a cost standpoint, because we're just spending way too much money on maintenance and utilities.
When you have a building as old as the Community Center, there's so much history that you really want to protect, but it's not about what the building portrays, it's what we do inside the building. So we're currently in a 67-year-old building that's past its useful life. So the affordability and the investment of the resources that are going into the upkeep of the building is starting to take away from our ability to provide the essential services that the community really needs. So we're really looking forward to having a vibrant, new, innovative space that is truly inclusive for everybody. We're building the building based on a philosophy called a universal design, which truly does take us to the next level of inclusivity.
So let's start outside our facility. There's going to be a sledding hill for our kids, outdoor basketball courts, and an outdoor playground set for the entire community to enjoy. When you walk into our facility, what you're going to experience is staff ready there to greet you, get you into the facility quickly in a vibrant open space. Our mezzanine area, the upstairs area, is going to highlight our wellness facility. Cardio equipment, strength equipment, and also 2 studios that have natural light coming into that space. Our gymnasiums are going to have 2 full-size basketball courts, cross courts, a MAC gym with a rubberized floor to expand the type of programming that we can do. Aquatics area is going to have a lazy river, a 0-depth entry, 4 lap lanes, and also a water slide that goes outside the building and then ends right on the pool deck. Our locker rooms are going to be state-of-the-art, designed for a men's locker room, a women's locker room, and then 7 individual cabanas that can be used for families or individuals with special needs. As the hot tub is available through the locker room and also from the pool deck, so it's accessible at all hours. And also we have a dry sauna. Our early care and education wing is going to be highlighted by some community space as you first walk into that wing, and then also a gross motor skill, to also some evening activities, and then 9 classrooms that are state-of-the-art with bathrooms right inside the classrooms and access outside to their playground spaces. Community wing is going to be highlighted with 3 individual rooms for activities, also a commons area, also a 24-hour fitness space.
We are greater together.
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 We are greater together.